Okay, so I want to go ahead and just start by saying, like, I'm not a parent or an older sibling, but I was just doing something and God really pushed it in my heart to where I raced back to my phone to record this. So, um, a lot of parents, when I was growing up, I'll put it that way because I don't know if they're like that now, especially with TikTok and all this stuff, but like if they can really guard their kids from like sex and sexual activities and watching sex. I'm not sure how that even works nowadays, but when I was younger, I noticed that a lot of parents didn't want to have the birds and the bees talk with their child like really early. They felt like it was too soon and there's no way that their kid could be involved in anything like that or even know anything about it. And unfortunately, a lot of kids were learning about it in messed up ways, and they should have learned about it as early as possible. Um, I think the same could be said for Christian families and teaching your kids that when they pray and in their dreams, like Satan can, or his demons can come in that form as well. Like teaching the child about the spiritual or teaching children about the spiritual side of things as early as possible. Because if you don't, they could be, it could set them up. Like if Satan is entering their dreams and monitoring spirits or following them around and stuff like that, and they have absolutely no clue, they're just oblivious to it, there's so much intel that the enemy can gather, not just on the child, but the family and their future and stuff like that. So it's like you really want to go ahead and start teaching your kids or your siblings or whoever, just younger people, about this as soon as possible, so then they know what they're up against and they can learn how to combat it. You can teach them how to combat against the enemy. Because if, let's say for instance, like a child's like grandparent dies or whatever, and they were close to their grandparent, if now when that child goes to sleep they're having dreams about them and that grandparent, they're not going to look at that like that is a demon. They're going to be looking at that like, oh, Pop, or whatever the name is visiting me in my dreams. And they may not even tell you about it. And so they're building a relationship with a whole demon. That's just an example. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. Also, if like the enemy has plans for a child, your child, whatever it may be, using example of Satan seemed like he thought he had a plan for me. Um, if a person is walking around or a child is walking around just not knowing about the spiritual side of things, then they are like, it's almost like setting them up for failure, because we can't just act like it's not real. We can't act like it's not true. And so you're sending your child out there just to fail, basically. Like, and that's basically what it is. So yeah, I don't know. It's just something told me to put that out there. I'm gonna listen to this again because I would need to definitely get the thought out. I'm not sure if I'm saying it the right way, so I will listen to this before trying to put it out there. But I just needed to get it out of my mind before different thoughts come in and I totally forget what I was trying to say here and what God wanted me to rush back to my phone for. So, yeah, we need to just let the children know about the spiritual world as soon as possible. And I mean, for me, it's not my place to tell anyone's child about the spiritual world because I don't have my own kids and I'm not like a young or an older sibling or anything like that. But if you're a parent and you understand the spiritual and you hear this, I'm not sure if you're teaching your child about that or not, and the different aspects of how the enemy tries to creep in. But if you're not, oh, thank God for me making this video, and hopefully that plants a seed for you to get on it, because it's a spiritual war. And it's not like, oh, well, the spiritual war starts once you're 18. That is not how it works. Okay, I just had to put that out there. And like, God bless everybody. I hope the best for everybody. That's part of the reason why I made this video. And like, let's just stay fighting, y'all. All right, bye.